And hey guys, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Pokemaniac, coming back at you with yet another episode of Pokemon Platinum. In the last episode, we got through the first, or maybe it's the second half of Route 212. I guess it depends on which way you come from. We came from Pastoria, so I'm going to call that the first half of Route 212. And as you can see here, there's a big difference between the two sections. What do you have to say? Hey, get back over here.
Mr. Backlot, the Pokemon Mansion, looks forward to seeing visitors. He must be able to wait around because he wants to brag about something.
Huh. Mr. Backlot? Is that really... we got a lot of weirdly named people in this generation. But if coming over here, of course, we have Homie with us, so we can cut down this small tree blocking our path, and we can... I want that. But we cannot get it right now. But what we can get... is a new repel up, I suppose. But coming over here, you get TM11, Sunny Day, which is great if you have any weather-based strategies. And of course, if you recall, Gardenia tried this against us, and, well, since we had Zuko in the party, that did not turn out super well for her. And, oh, come on, there's gotta be... No, be smart. Use your dowsing machine. That's what it's here for. Is there real... Nothing. There's nothing here. That's wild to me. All right. So anywho, moving right up. It's a trap. That's all that was. But moving right along, Pokemon Mansion. Please visit for Pokemon viewings. Pokemon viewings. Don't have to pull my arm. Twist my arm, I suppose. I kind of mixed up pulling my leg and twisting my arm into one. Just between you and me, I think we're on patrol too much. That sounds like someone hired the wrong bodyguard. I don't know. You can never be too careful. Particularly if this guy's just letting people into his mansion, just for the heck of it. I don't know. But moving right along, coming up here, as you can see, there are two people just kind of chilling. You know what? Let's throw Don Zalug up front to get him some more EXP, and let's throw Zuko. I think this will be a dynamic duo. So let's go see what these two are about. Run right in between them and we can guarantee ourselves a double battle. My Pokemon sleeps in a bed I got from overseas. Oh, I'm very well off if you haven't noticed. Okay, this guy's annoying me already. I'd like to begin now. Are you quite prepared? Yeah, that's right. All rich people sound the same. Alright, so say hello to Rich Boy Jason and Lady Melissa. Man, they really threw Jason under the bus. And oh, wow, look at these guys. Okay, so it's nice. I know we beat Docky already, and so we've got to see the Prinplup. But again, it's just really nice to see these unique Pokemon kind of just out. I mean, not necessarily out in the wild, but you know what I mean, with trainers. So anywho, let us go ahead and bite the Prinplup. I don't know, I feel like you could just like, you'd get a good mouthful on a Prinplup, if you ask me. But then let's go ahead and Flame Wheel this Cherubi. I don't see this Cherubi surviving. Okay, so it used Helping Hand. But what would you consider the Cherubi's hands? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe those two nubs underneath of it, but it looks like it would walk on those, so those would be legs. Also, so why is there more leeway for a Cherubi to learn Helping Hand as opposed to... Oh, Peck's gonna hurt. Oh, okay. Oh. Even with Helping Hand, that wasn't bad at all. Like it's non-stab and it's pretty weak, but either way, I expected more damage from that. Oh, well, Don Zalug's defenses are pretty high key, if you ask me. But Mach Punch on this Prinplup, dang. Speaking of high defenses, that Prinplup's taking these like it's not... Oh! Don Zalug with the flinch, coming in clutch here, I'll tell you what. But, oh. You're just prolonging this, Jason. Oh my gosh. Why would you use a full restore? A full restore on a level 27 Prinplup. See, that's inconceivable. Inconceivable for me, but I guess not for a rich boy. Well, that's why I'm a Pokemaniac and not a rich boy, I suppose. But one more bite should finish this off. Not too bad. Oh yeah, also, going back to my little Helping Hand rant there, it's great that a Cherubi can learn Helping Hand without hands, but Zuko can't learn Drain Punch. That makes all the sense. What? Over already? Well, that's fine. Rich people like me don't fight. Oh, how terrible of you. but we do get 8,640 Poke for winning. And that brings up another point. If there is anywhere you want to use your VS Seeker, this area is where it'll be. The levels aren't too hard, but you do get a lot of money. So if you're ever like strapped for cash, just come around here and get into double battles with all these rich people. And throw an amulet coin on your lead Pokemon. I didn't do that, but that's my fault. But you can grind up plenty of money. And as you can see, before we go into the mansion, this is on Mr. Backlot's property. I don't think it's right that we're just taking this. But we get a green shard, which will be useful later. And let's go see, I mean, this is definitely I wouldn't say it's a mansion. It looks more like a chateau, if you ask me. But let's go inside anyway. And say hello to the Pokemon Mansion. Not the Cinnabar one, of course. This is in much better condition. What do you have to say?
This is the way out to the Trophy Garden.
Ooh, the Trophy Garden.
The garden is open for all visitors to enjoy. However, please beware, wild Pokemon may appear in the garden.
Oh, okay, so that's definitely caught my interest. So if we go out back, this is kind of the main gimmick of why you'd want to come here to the Pokemon Mansion. There is this little trophy garden. Now, there's not a whole heck of a lot of note here in the trophy garden as of right now. And any item? No, we have been trolled 2 times today. But you can definitely find wild Pokemon here. Initially, there aren't any, Pokemon that you necessarily need. Look at that. But, however, there is Pichu here. Along with Pichu, this is where you can find it in the wild. You can also find yourself Pikachu here, which are kind of the only unique Mons at the moment. You can also find Roselias and Staravias. So if you don't want to raise a Starly, and you regret your other flying type Pokemon choice, you can just come get a Staravia right here. But the important thing about the Trophy Garden comes in a little bit later, which we'll get into here. You look like you're busy, maybe? What do you have to say?
The expensive-looking book Mr. Backlot has, it tugs at my attention.
Oh, maybe she's just pacing back and forth because she wants to see this expensive book. What do you have to say?
Mr. Backlot is the master of this mansion. This is his office.
Well, don't mind if we do. We don't have an appointment or anything. We're going to walk right in. And, whoa. Well, hello. Well, one of you is Mr. Backlot. Place your bets to which one's which. I'm going to guess this one. Absolutely. Backlot.
Hello, hello. Welcome to my opulent mansion. There's a lot for me to be proud of inside and outside of this home. But what makes me most proud is my trophy garden in the back. Why bother traveling afar when Pokemon are attracted by my garden? They come to me in hopes of seeing the garden.
Really? Just the Pokemon come seeing you in hopes of the garden? Or are you saying they, as in people, come to you?
You're welcome to join them and marvel at my garden.
I'm gonna guess people, or he's just so highfalutin and arrogant that he considers me a Pokemon for not having money. Alright, so that is Mr. Backlot. He doesn't seem like he does anything right now, but when you get the national dex in this game, it will be useful. So in that trophy garden, like I said, you can only catch a couple of Pokemon, but if you get the national dex and come talk to him, on different days he'll see different Pokemon in his garden. He'll just indicate which ones are there, and you can get some good stuff like Clefairies, Jigglypuffs. You can find Chanseys there, Dittos, very importantly, Eevees, Cleffas, Igglybuffs, Plusles, Minans, even cast forms. There's a couple other baby Pokemon you can find in there, but since we're not really going to be exploring that too much, I don't feel the need to go over every single one of them. But then what do you have to say?
Master is truly a wonderful, generous person. It's on his orders that the garden, his pride and joy, is open to all, even trainers.
What do you mean, even trainers? These people, I feel like they even just unintentionally are insulting me. What do you have to say?
You may look, but please refrain from touching this Pokemon statue.
You can't tell me what to do. I'm gonna touch it. Oh wow, okay. So you can't actually go up and click on it or anything. He will actually stop you from viewing the statue. I wonder if there's something incredibly important about it. But anyway, while he's defending the honestly, Of all the TMs to find in this place, I think TM87 Swagger is probably the most fitting. Swagger is an interesting move. It sharply increases a Pokemon's physical attack, but also confuses them. So if they hit themselves with, more power. But there is a book over here, so let's go see what's in the book.
It's a very expensive looking book on Pokemon. Would you like to read it?
Nah, I don't read about Pokemon. Yes, of course we're gonna read it. Manaphy. I think some dyslexic person saw a Phanpy and wrote it down wrong. An extremely rare Pokemon that has never been seen, let alone captured in Sinnoh. Huh. And we get a little picture of it. So once again, you don't actually have to go catch every single Pokemon in order to fill out your Pokedex. Manaphy, as the book has stated, is a very, very rare Pokemon, but if you take a look at this, image in the book, it will fill in your Pokedex. As you can see, the information was added to the Pokedex. So definitely, if you're not really interested in anything in the Pokemon Mansion, swing by to go take a peek at that book. That's honestly the main reason we are here in the first place, but I'm so sorry, everything beyond this point is strictly off limits. Please, you really mustn't. Mr. Backlot would be so cross with me. Okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna move right along. And let's head on over this way, because there's still, it is a mansion, so there's still a bunch of places we haven't explored. This is literally the old chateau. They just reskinned it. Like, look at this. It's just all bright and nice now. Kind of upsetting. I'm not loafing. I'm just taking a personal break. It's my official policy to sleep in a bed when I'm officially loafing. Well, I feel like we should, take a page out of this loafer's book. Yeah, why not? And so you can actually heal yourself up in this bed here, so heal up your Pokemon if that battle with the rich boy Jason was too much for you. But so that's pretty nice, and I don't know, I feel like we're a little too comfortable just falling asleep with a stranger in the room with us. Stop the presses. Someone contact Jubilife TV. There was actually an item in a trash can. Guys, mark it on your calendars. This day in history, there was finally another item in a trash. If we do nothing else this episode, that right there has, I totally feel justified. All my years of checking trash cans worthlessly, I feel justified now because of that. And now that's probably going to be another decade worth of checking trash cans because that happened. You know how you can catch Pokemon in the trophy garden?
Yes.
If you put this on a caught Pokemon, it warms up to you faster. I'll share one with you, so give it a try. And we get ourselves a Soothe Bell, which is very nice. So a Soothe Bell, if you don't know, is a very special item that is, you give it to a Pokemon to hold, and it increases their friendliness to you. Is it at the top? Oh, I guess we already had a Soothe Bell. Guys, I thought I was losing my mind there. I'm like, I know she just gave us a Soothe Bell, and I'm in the items pocket. I wasn't in the medicines pocket or nothing, so... Oh, okay, I thought I was going crazy. I guess we already got a Soothe Bell, so that's cool. So I guess here's your second Soothe Bell. Between you and me, I can't remember where the last Soothe Bell we got was from. But anyway, so now you can, train your EVs twice as fast to like you and then evolve them for great profit. And coming in here, we're going to continue robbing our this nice man, Mr. Backlot, blind by just picking up items off the floor. And nope, still no more trash cans. There are trash cans, no more items in the trash cans. Even though he's being a generous host and letting us, catch Pokemon in his garden and everything, we're just going to keep picking stuff up as we see it. We are going to let's just throw Zuko up front, because there is something else we can do here at the Pokemon Mansion. Welcome. Here you may challenge the mansion's pride, the 5 trainer maids. The challenge is to beat all 5 of us in a row without a break. In addition to beating us, if you can beat us in a specific number of turns, there will be a special gift. Ooh. Incidentally, a turn refers to the time it takes for a trainer and the opponent to each make an action. So this is nice that she specifies this. It's not just, your turn, opponent's turn, your turn, opponent's turn. It's your move, opponent's move. That's one turn. Back to you. That's a second turn. So that's pretty handy. Nice to know. In this case, action refers to Pokemon using a move, using an item, or switching a Pokemon. Okay, and now, the 5 Maid Knockout Exact Turn Attack Challenge. Are we in Nazarick right now? I don't know. I've never seen Battle Maids before. Today's target number of turns is 9. So 9 is actually rather generous. I think that's pretty good. That means we're looking at 2-hit KOs. Almost 2-hit KOs for each and every one of these battle maids. So I think that is doable. So I say yes, let's try it. Very well. Our first maid, please.
First up, my favorite color is blue. I will open the proceedings.
Okay, that's very cute little theming right here. All right, so let's see. You're challenged by Maid Belinda. And look how polite she looks. And she's got herself a Clefairy. I thought she was going to have like a Meryl or something because she said her favorite color was blue, but I guess she lied. I don't know if a Mach Punch is going to take this out just because it's thick, but let's find out. So Clefairy's only on level 25, so I'm not super concerned. Zuko, ooh! Attaboy. All right, saving us some turns. Because I don't know what I was going to do if it took 2 Mach Punches and they all have Clefairies, hypothetically.
You are so strong.
Thank you. Then we were going to be in trouble with the Maid Challenge, but
the next person up is quite strong, really.
I'm pleased to meet you in battle. My best color is green.
I like your hair. And I don't know. I don't think green hair anime girls get enough representation like Sophie here. So, a little upsetting. Oh, I see where this is going. So this Clefairy's on level 27. So it's 2 levels higher. Let's just see if Mach Punch can actually take it. That's so cheap. Why would you do that to me? Okay, so they're going to make it as hard as possible to complete this challenge. And, okay, well, that's fine because we wouldn't have one-hit KO'd it anyway. And that's actually really good news because if there's 5 Battle Maids here, we can just 2-hit KO every Clefairy from here on out. And we're going to hit exactly 9 turns, which I think's pretty good.
You are so strong.
Thank you.
I mean, you're so strong.
Thank you, Sophie. All right.
I was number 2 and a little bit tough. The next maid is even tougher.
Oh, great. So we are.
My lucky color is yellow. The Sunshine Girl. That's me.
Oh, Sunshine Girl. That's a cute little nickname. So this is going to get progressively more difficult with Emily here. I'm guessing this is level 29. But again, if we are fortunate enough to 2-hit KO everything from here on out, we're going to be just fine. And then we're going to finish off the challenge. Or Zuko can just get a crit and total... Oh, Zuko, you bring honor to the Fire Nation, which in this case, the Fire Nation is us, your trainer.
You are so strong.
Thank you. I like how "you're so strong" is getting stronger every time.
The next maid is
The next maid.
The next maid is a wee bit stronger than I am.
All right, bye, Emily.
Pink is the color I can't do without. I'm the 4th in line. I'm running out of generic girl voices.
All right, and Maid Elena. Elena. Anyway, you guessed it. She's got herself a Clefairy. Again, I don't know what these Clefairies do, just because we haven't really seen them in action at all. That one Clefairy endured, but other than that, we're just Mach Punching Clefairies and then seeing how they respond. I assume they have something like Metronome. Excuse me? Did you guys see that? Like, I'm not crazy, right? That Clefairy used Meteor Mash, right? Okay, so we're not going to see it because Zuko's too efficient at taking out Clefairies, but I guess all these Clefairies have unique moves that Clefairies can't normally learn. You are so strong! And now we got 4 exclamation points, and we're good.
The next maid up is really strong.
So this is going to be our last battle.
Congratulations, you have defeated 4 maids so far. You have taken 6 turns up to now. The target...
Nice. All right, so this is going to be our last maid. We have 3 full turns in order to beat this maid, which I don't think we're going to have a problem with.
My symbolic color is red. Prepare for no 5.
I know it's number 5, but I thought it'd be funny. And let's see what the last Maid Claire, has. It's a Clefairy. It's level 33, so it is exactly as strong. Well, it's the exact same level as Zuko. I'm not going to say this Clefairy is exactly as strong as Zuko, but I am very, very confident in our abilities. Honestly, the method has been working thus far. Let's not, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We are going to Mach Punch this Clefairy, and okay, that actually might be an issue. That's one full turn. No, I'm switching out right now. I'm not risking it. This is going to count as another turn. Let's get... Okay, Warbeak's female, so Warbeak can't be infatuated by this Clefairy. And I'm pretty sure an Aerial Ace will be able to take that Clefairy out. I'm pretty sure. We did not come this far just to fail, right? No, yeah, Warbeak's strong enough. Warbeak's strong enough. Okay, so we're going to swap out right now. So that was one turn. This is going to count as my second turn. We're going to intimidate the Clefairy, so that Meteor Mash isn't going to do as much damage. This could be fun. Oh, okay, Imprison, that's fine. So Imprison will just prevent your opponent from using the same moves you have, if any, which I don't know. The Clefairy's got Meteor Mash. It might have Fly or Aerial Ace or something. But an Aerial Ace should be able to take this out on the 9th turn exactly. It's that. Oh, and Warbeak with the crit just to make sure it fell. Good job, Warbeak. I love this team so much. Love these guys. Take that, Claire. You're so strong! With 5 exclamation points. And I think we just did it. You knocked out the 5 of us. You have to be splendid. Aw, thank you. Congratulations for your sweep. The targeted number of turns was 9. Now, this gets, like, progressively more difficult. Like, we lucked out. I think 9 is a very lucky, number of turns. Sometimes it'll be, like, 7. If you're really unfortunate, it could be 5, I believe. And then you just have to Oko everything. The number of turns you needed to defeat was 9. So, how splendid of you. You hit the target. And for that, we get a special gift. Ooh, okay. A chance to battle our very own prodigy, Lady Celeste. All right.
Oh my, you must show me how good you are for the ladies to call me out.
So, say hello to Lady Celeste. I guess a resident here of the Pokemon Mansion. She's definitely not a battle maid, that's for sure. And, hello, she's got herself a Blissey, which we have discussed, but we haven't seen thus far. Blissey is a monstrous tank of a wad of chewing gum I've ever seen. However, there's one little downside to Blissey. Blissey is almost exclusively a special wall, not a physical one. So Zuko is going to have an easy time with this Blissey. It is level 35, so it's a little stronger than what we're used to. But as you can see, mass amounts of HP as well. What are you? Aw, she flung a rare candy. That's cute. Okay, but it hardly did anything. But that's interesting to note. So I mean, if you have Thief on your Pokemon, you use it against her, you can actually steal that rare candy from her. Very cute. It's nice. A little touch there. This is still going to be a 3-hit KO. Hello. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. The Blissey has Psychic. Oh my gosh. Zuko, you are the best. We out here living. Zuko's not going down to a piece of pink chewing gum. Get out of here. Get out of here, Lady Celeste. You and your Blissey. I don't want to see you ever again. All right, and we're going to get a monstrous amount of experience from that for both Zuko and for Donzalug. And Zuko grows to level 34. What a champ. What a champion. I thought Donzalug would level up as well.
Oh, dear me.
And we get a ton of money for winning, too. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, good. Zuko, I'm so proud of you. And this, guys, remember, this is before, like, the generations where it's like, oh, in order to make you not feel sad, Zuko hung on with 1 HP. No, that was just sheer force of will Zuko hung on with. There's no, compensation. There's no, like, saving you on 1 HP randomly in these games. That was just... the math just worked out so well.
Oh my. Your technique was most enchanting. I will take my leave now. Giggle.
Who says that out loud? Your splendor is authentic. I'm gonna use that as like a pickup line or something and see if that works. Like, hey girl, I was just over there admiring, and I noticed your splendor is authentic. See if that does anything. Sweeping the floor with the 5 maids wasn't enough for you. Oh no. Okay, I like her a lot. Why, to think you would even triumph over Lady Celeste. Please visit again tomorrow. I will do no such thing. But with that, guys, we are finally done with the Pokemon Mansion. So a bit more in here than I was expecting initially, which is not a bad thing at all. And I am so proud of Zuko. He is absolutely the GOAT. You know what? We're going to go heal up. We're going to go sleep in front of another maid, I suppose. Also, look, I know it's a mansion and everything, but I feel like the maid to room ratio, like even if there's a maid in every single room, I feel like he's just got too many. But then again, I mean, I'm not a rich boy, so I wouldn't know how many maids are, necessarily a reasonable number of maids for your mansion. All right, and with that, guys, we can move right along back out to Route 212. Once again, I mean, I know there are some officers patrolling around. You do have to, once again, it has to be night in order for you to actually battle them. They will ignore you for the rest of the day. But we're going to come over here and pick up these dockies over here. We get ourselves a citrus docky, which is very nice. I think we have probably 2. Oh, Grandma! I was supposed to battle you and the old guy at the same time, and you ruined it.
I've never battled a young trainer like yourself. It's quite nerve-wracking.
Okay, well, I'll rack something more than your nerves, if you know what I mean. I really could have phrased that better. Okay, socialite Raina. She's got herself a Roselia, so honestly, Zuko out front is kind of predicted, if I do say so myself. We're going to flame with here. Now, I know we kind of spent a lot of time in the Pokemon Mansion, but I will say, there's not a lot to the rest of this route. We are honestly almost right back to Hearthome.
Oh dear, that wasn't anything like battling with my friends.
I think that's what she said. I just kind of improv there to make up for for not being able to read fast enough. Let's throw Warbeak up front, and let's throw Autumn up here, just in case we do run into another double battle. We want to be prepared.
If it pleases you, may I challenge you to a battle? Well, I suppose, old chap.
Let's see. I hope that his trainer class. Oh, gentleman, Jeremy. I hoped his trainer class was jolly old chap. That would have been hilarious. So he's got himself a Chatot. He also has some seals on his Pokeballs. All right, and we're gonna intimidate that Chatot. Once again, Chatot, very unique Pokemon. Head shaped like a music note. I know I left a note the last time we fought a Chatot, because that is the special move I couldn't remember. It's Chatter, which is now banned from, of course, the rich people. You fool your store. Which is unfortunately banned from all sorts of, or was banned from all sorts of official tournaments. Basically because you could record your own, audio onto your DS for Chatter, because it's like a, parrot. You could, use your voice, have it mimic it. And people really took advantage of that. So they had to ban Chatter from tournaments because people were having a little too much fun with Chatter and the samples they would record. But moving right along, again, tons of officers up here, so we don't even need to battle them. And now, come on, there's got to be something over here. They wouldn't make a little tree maze just for nothing, would they? They absolutely would. Those cruel game developers. Another honey tree over there. Maybe that's the one with the Munchlax on it, but I don't know.
Well, there are good trees that you could smear with honey, and some you can't. Ugh, smear me with honey. If you want a little rare Pokemon, you have to find an attractive tree, like maybe not so much a tree, but a man in overalls. You could totally smear with honey.
Okay. We're gonna move right along. We're gonna move right along. We're not gonna do that other thing, okay? And say, okay, we're back in Hard Home City. So, guys, with that is the entirety of Route 212. And in the next episode, we are going to mosey right along back to Route 210, where all those side ducks were, next to the cafe, where we got the freshly squeezed milk from. So, guys, if you liked what you saw, smash that subscribe button, like, dislike, whatever you're feeling like. And until next time, guys, I will catch you later. Running in the doors. Running near some more. Running in the doors. Running indoors. Pokemon 4th Gen.